So I really want to just try to help educate people today and talk more about, what people have gone through and maybe make some suggestions on where we can go from here.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think we
Yeah.
tend to forget, right? The hype, the fear that was being
Yeah.
pumped. All at the same time, every airwave, nonstop, everybody was afraid of it
Right.
all at once,
Right.
full focus, all the news and everything. So we do have short memories. And there hasn't really been closure, especially for
No.
younger people. Like nobody came up and said, here's what it was. Here's what we've been through. Kids didn't go to graduation.
Because that was going to be my question, Cam. When it comes to, you basically answered the first one. I was
Right.
going to say, so do you think that people are trying to forget or they honestly still processing?
I think that's a great question. My gut would say forget because I'm not sure they know what to process or how to process it. So I think if they could get information and understand why they're feeling the way they're feeling right now, it would be easier to process. But because everybody's just pushed it away, yeah. So, and back
Nobody's
to your...
acknowledged the trauma, really.
No. And like to your point, my own son missed his college graduation.
Oh.
And you go, oh, college, that's not a big deal. But
No,
it really is because
Prom, all that.
he missed half of his senior year, which was the last part of like his kind of chance to break away and start a new life and become an adult. And he missed that. He was back home with his dad, which is sort of like not what you're doing at the end of your college, time frame. And then even now, I don't think that the connections that people would have, the way you start to break away from family and start to go out on your own, that was stifled.
It was. There with 9/11, there was a unity to it.
Right.
If you're from New Jersey, New York especially, there was something in the air. And even though it was tragic and something that was negative, it did unite us and we came together. I didn't feel like that with COVID. In fact, it did the opposite. It was very divisive. It was that fear, fear, fear. Nobody knew what it was and everybody's pointing fingers and you can't go here, can't go there. And it really, there's no national discussion on it. There's no forum or prime time of, all right, now we're moving on. Here's the positives. And
that was the start of it did divide us. It didn't have a choice.